Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on the channel today. Our guest for the live is Cloudz. This guy is my superhero. Like, I'm gonna talk to my Superman tonight. That's gonna be awesome, man. But before, like, he's gonna jump on stage. I just want to talk to you a little bit about Decod3rs. So let me tell you what the whole project is all about. Basically, we are the first decentralized and community-owned YouTube channel. And the way we are going to add a Web3 layers to the creators economy is as follow. So basically, for every content that you're going to watch on this channel, we are going to raffle the thumbnail and then raffle them. So if you win this raffle, you will get the ownership of the video and a portion of the revenue. And that's basically how we are going to build a business around this channel, all of the content creators tools that we are going to build. And I hope like Cloudz will be part of like the creators that we're going to work in the near future using those tools, etc. But yeah, so like the best thing you can do right now is to subscribe to this channel. Let's go to 500 subscribers anytime soon. Maybe we can do an announcement once we have reached 500 sub, right? And yeah, like so subscribe to the channel, join your Discord, and yeah, that's it. That's all I have to tell you about like Decod3rs. Let's welcome Cloudz, the best content creators in the Web3 industry, and let's talk to him. Cloudz, welcome to the show.
Yo, what's up, man? I love that intro. I'm hyped. I'm excited. Boosted my ego. I'm feeling good.
Yes, man. But bro, I discovered you like on the Blocksmith Discord. Loved the first seconds of your video, man.
Dude, that's the goal. You know, you gotta make them. You gotta pull them in right away. You can't, just
exactly.
be all worrying and be like, "Hey, watch my video." Like, no, you gotta just throw them right into it. Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I'm glad that got your attention. Honestly, that's my goal.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like you're pretty good at getting like viewers' attention right away, and that's man. That's why I wanted to have you on the show, because I can ask you question for myself, for other content creators that are going to watch this show, and that's the goal, man. And it looks like you have like a couple of fans in the chats already.
I got the homies pulling up. Yes, we got the
good
exactly. People, building the audience. It's perfect.
Yes, I love that, man. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too, Carter.
Let's go.
Vpiphany, yeah. And thank you, Vpiphany, for the introduction, like to introduce like basically everyone from the ecosystem. I owe you a lot, and especially that the Cloudz live, and even like since you introduced us together, with DMing like not every day, but every 2 days, every 3 days, sharing the same videos. It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out to Vpimp. She's a good homie. I appreciate that.
Yes.
The love.
Exactly. And Sapo, like Sobrino, is that from your community?
Yeah. A good friend, Sapo.
Nice.
He hosts his Twitter Spaces.
Nice. Welcome home, Sapo. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
subscribe.
subscribe. Yeah. Okay. So, bro, I want to tell me everything about you. Who are you? How did you start crypto, man?
Oh God. Okay. Well, actually, it's been a year. It's just a year recently where I just barely jumped into crypto NFTs. I knew nothing about crypto NFTs. I thought they were a scam, just like everybody in the past. So once I got into
I still do.
I actually started. Yeah, true. Once I got into it, man, I was already doing content before this. So I guess I can give a description first. I'm a content creator / community manager / Discord moderator / collab manager / regular in anything. Like I'm trying to do everything.
You're busy.
Yeah, I'm everywhere, man. So I basically do everything by myself. I edit my own videos, edit my own thumbnails. Just do all of the things all around. So that's basically what I do in the space. And it's been a year, so it's been a wild journey.
Nice. That's good, man. Like so, yeah, just 1 year, and like you already live like multiple lives. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
One comment from No Signal, bro, to change his PFP to second comment to a BSL.
Oh,
is that happening?
Everybody's been telling me that. Everybody's telling me that, man. The BSL, they're crazy. They're crazy. I tell you that much. I feel out of place when I join their community and their space or like Discord AMAs, and I'm the only one not having it. That's how strong their people are in there, man. Especially you at times.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was like I love the inner circle channel, man. It's great. But yeah, like what kind of like what kind of NFT do you buy? Like what are you holding?
Right now, in my bag, I have one Smith. Yeah, I know. Don't come at me. I only have one. I'm sorry. I have one Smith. I have a Jelly Rascal. I also have a bear marketer that I have right now. It's my PFP. It's a sketchy bear. It's one of one artist. And I also hold what's another bag that I hold? I know I hold a good. I hold Liberty Squares as well.
Nice.
Those are pretty much my strongholds right now, man. So I'm not really too versatile, I guess, to be throwing some into NFT projects. But yeah, those are my strong ones.
Okay, that's great choices, man. Chat, are you hearing like Cloudz like weirdly on the mic, like in the last 3 seconds, or is that just me? I am not sure about that, so I'm asking. But yeah, like something like there's some noise. I don't know if it's coming just to my headsets. Yeah, okay. So another content creators, Beer Rug Radio, like we had it on the show too. How you balance all the mod jobs? Yeah, how do you do that? Oh, okay. I think you're rigging, man.
Yeah, I want to make sure I'm not breaking out. Is everything good?
Yeah, no, like I think you're rigging. Yeah, like Carter is saying yes. I think you have an issue.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me keep speaking a little bit, and maybe
don't move.
It sounds better.
It's good. Yes.
Okay.
Don't touch anything. Don't move. Okay. Don't breathe.
I'm frozen right now. Okay. So the mod.
Yeah. No pressure.
Yeah. Everybody asks me like, how do I balance it? How do I do everything? Pretty much so versatile. And it is difficult, but it's all about time management. With anything that you do. I kind of balance having good mod jobs. Since I do this, sort of full time, it's up to me to structure my own time and make sure that I get to the best abilities. So from the back, I just winged it. Like I was like, I'm just gonna get these cool mod jobs, and on the side, do my own content on the mod jobs that I'm working with, and even help other people trying to become mods, because that's a big audience as well. People are trying to secure jobs, and that's what I try to make content on as well from the beginning. So yeah, it is difficult. Just gotta write down things, write down your time, write down everything, man.
And okay, so like for example, when you create like one of your video, like how long does it take to script, like film and edit? How many hours you put in one video?
Oh God, that's a tough question, because when you know about editing, that's kind of a pain. But from the beginning, like I barely recently, like probably like weeks ago, started scripting. Before that, everything top of my head, I wing it. I just throw whatever comes out of my brain, like I'm doing right now. Like I'm pretending I'm making a video right now in front of you. So that's basically how I do things, man. I don't ever write anything, I don't script it. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. So I ended up scripting things, and it does help tremendously into making sure you time, everything that you're trying to, produce for the video. So that's what I do, man. I just wing it at the top of my head. That's what I do.
That's good, man. Yeah, like for me, like
the time it takes, like the time takes a while, man. I'm pretty slow at editing because I have a slow brain, I would like to say. And even on thumbnails, like you got to craft it to make it look pretty good and presentable. So I would say a good 2-3 hours, depending if I want to eat between that.
Just for the thumbnail, or like to edit your video?
In total, I would say, because I usually do the thumbnail like last minute.
Okay. Yeah, like I do that too. Like Mr. Beast, I know he's doing like the thumbnail first and then try to find the topic of the video. Bro, like the thumbnail is like I open Photoshop like when I'm uploading the video, man.
Yeah, same, dude. I make sure to upload the video because it takes more time. So like, this is perfect time for me to just edit the thumbnail. And I know what you're talking about, the Mr. Beast thing. I heard that myself, and I tried to do it a try, and I was like, no, that's not the way I craft my videos. I need to have the video crafted first.
Yeah, but I think it's like, it's like something in startup and business. Like when people give you advice, they are based their advice on their own context. So like when Mr. Beast is giving you an advice of like, yeah, you should take watch about like watch time and session time and like get this CTA at that time, etc. Like it doesn't take into consideration, or I mean, it's on the people who receive the advice to think about it and understand why he said that. But like, if you have like this channel, like 500 subscribers or 2,000 or 20,000, this advice doesn't make sense the same way, right? At least I think so. And like people are just like thinking, oh yeah, this guy said to do that, so I'm just gonna do that. And then they don't have the result expected because this advice is not really applicable for their case. It's an interesting dynamic.
That's a fact, man. That's a big fact.
Yeah.
You know, not all the evidence or not all the information can go for every content creator. Everybody has their own style. So I would do that first, and then learn a couple of things or two.
And so, what do you think it would be like the secret sauce of Cloudz video production? Like what makes the banger?
What makes the banger? Just I would say my caffeine that I intake before that. The caffeine that I take is gonna make me put that energy into the video, and depending on the video too, because I can make a video on a project that I think is gonna do good, and it might not have the same energy as another project that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be it. Like this project, I know it's community behind it. I know they're gonna support the video. Like you got to kind of consider it that too, and you got to know the video you're making has a community to back it up. I feel like that makes it more confident into the video.
Yeah, 100%. And like, do you pump your own bag by making a video, or do you like also create a video based on like the project you are interested, or like even you find interesting? And like, I hear your like not partnership, but like a giveaway on your account for the Pirates project. I forgot the name, but like the last video was about that. Is that like a partnership that you did with them, or that you wanted to approach this project and get whitelisted or whatever? How does that work?
Well, yeah, the way I approach these projects is I basically, I don't really pump my bags because I did have, like, I joined that server straight when it started, through connections. I have Discord moderator friends, and they plug me in, which is good to have connections all around. That's a good thing about being a Discord mod at times. I get these early accesses, and I hear it's a good project. I see this pumped. I say, let me make a video. Let me ask the CM, hey, can I give out some whitelists, since I already have some myself? And that's pretty much how it operates.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I think you're right. Like the networking effect behind like content creation, it's almost like the most important asset than any pays content that you can even do before that, right? Like it's crazy.
Dude, yeah, that's the thing too. When you're coming up, we're still small channels in some way, so we do things for free at times, but we know that the community's going to back it up, and it's going to help our channels grow and our videos. That kind of helps as well. We grow a new fan, a new audience. I think that's all that matters at the beginning.
Yeah, no, 100%. Another question from Beer Radio. Like, I don't know if you know him, but it was on the show, right? And he has a podcast. Like everyone, you should check it out. Great content around like the beer, the OK Beers collection, but not exclusive to that. Do you have time for social life, or are you staying in your cave?
Yeah, I'm in my Batmobile in my cave, just chilling. Yes. But social life, that's kind of a balance. Like I said, it's only been a year since I've done this, so I'm still learning how to balance that, because I do have a life outside where I do want to go outside. I do want to go, with a girl and a girlfriend and this and that. I have one, so that takes up a lot of real life time, which is important to manage, because if that's not managed, you're done. It's hard. It's really extremely hard, but you also got to prioritize what you want to do and care for that.
Is she going to watch the live?
We'll find out. I actually don't know. That's a good question. I'm not really like, because I've always tried to hide it from my personal life, like my content and what I do, because nobody really understands it. Like, I'm sure for you, somebody who doesn't know NFTs walks in your room, they're like, "What is this on your wall, my guy? Like, what is that?" and you're just gonna try to explain it. You're gonna be like,
Yes.
It's a long
art.
story.
It's fine art.
It's beautiful art. You don't understand this piece.
Yes. Yeah. No, I mean, like, exactly. Like, when I started, like, I also like turn my Instagram account to like full NFTs and stuff. So I delete all the pictures, put my DeGods as a PFP. Then all of my friends start like seeing me uploading like NFTs on my thread, like on the wall, like they ask questions, and even my parents are following me on like on the Instagram account. Like, oh, this one is good. This one is good. Oh, this one is a bit gory. Oh, this one is good. Like when I was starting to post like ABC ones, they say, oh yeah, I like that. I could have done that, but that's cool. Looks great. Yeah. If all in you knew. If all in you knew.
Dude, that's the struggle of explaining it to your family or something. That's the fun part though as well.
I mean, like, okay, so like, I think your mic is kind of randomly generated noise at sometimes. It's so sad, man.
Let me see. It might be because I have noise cancellation or echo cancellation. One of those.
Oh, okay.
Does it sound good?
Yes. Now? Yes.
Perfect.
I think that's a noise cancellation. Yeah, it's better at least. Like I can hear some here, but like that's definitely better than before. Yeah. See.
Okay.
Losing Cloudz again. Vpiph, like tell me if it's better now. It should be. Okay. So like content creation project. And okay, what makes a great video from your perspective?
What makes a great video for me is just basically, the editing, the way that you perceive the message. You make sure that the message you're kind of throwing out there is not like if you're just reading off of a book. You got to kind of make it to where you're speaking to me normally and you're making it seem like you just seem pretty interested in it yourself. I think that's what makes any video good, is if the person that's making the video seems interested in it themselves. I've watched a lot of YouTubers when I first started the NFT space, and it just seemed like they were kind of talking to me like all slow and all this and that. They didn't really seem too interested in what they were talking about.
Yeah, like what kind of characters did you watch before?
Let me see if I remember their names, man. There's
yeah.
There's Matt Blockchain, I believe, is one of his names.
Okay.
I started watching like Jersey and Cody on Chain. They're doing still pretty well to this day. And Grisha, there's some small ones, but I don't really watch them no more like I used to. But that's kind of what got me into the content scene. I seen their videos and I was like, I seen an opening for my type of style. And I took advantage of it.
No, that's great, man. And Jersey, like I started watching it like by watching him like after like starting DeCod3rs, and this guy is a beast, man.
Yeah,
like, he's really good.
Pretty good. It's crazy because I started watching him and now like we hit some DMs back and forth at times, and times change. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. But that's also like with content creation, like you can approach people like for a live or like stuff like that, but even like just DMing like just for the introduction, like what we have done with Vpiphany, right? Like to introduce like us, because we could have like have common interest in NFTs and even content creation, and that's how you roll and create a community and talk to your superheroes, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's why it's cool in Web3.
Everybody, man, like the connections was phenomenal. Like from Twitter, Discord, even content. Like that's how we kind of met up. Shout out to Vpiphany. That's just amazing to me. Like I don't take that for granted. If I meet somebody that does something similar, I'm gonna try to give them what I've learned, and that's how we both make it.
Yeah, 100%. Are you going like to IRL events like NFTs or for example NFT Paris or NFT NYC anytime soon, so we can meet and like in real life and share some beers?
Dude, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Recently I went to Art Basel in Miami. That was my first ever event. I've never like went on vacation by myself. Like even with my partner, we went to Miami, and I was like, you know what? I need to just step out of my zone and meet some
Nice.
people who are doing what I'm doing because this has been an amazing journey already. So that was
Yeah,
honestly motivated me more, and I think I'm ready to go to these new ones, man.
let's go.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Be, yeah, be as on me if we ever meet like in NFT NYC or somewhere else.
We gotta have some booze for the Smiths
Yeah.
fam.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Are you in DeGods?
DeGods, no, sir.
No,
I
not
was
yet.
watching them at 40 so, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what these are. I'm new to NFTs. Rip, they're just flying. No
Rip.
DeGods for me. I've
Nah,
supported the
not yet.
community and their vision,
Yeah.
but like I never been a hater of them. I think they've been doing
Hmm.
their thing, what they have to do. I just never been a holder. Yeah.
Yeah. I, it will come. Like, are you exposed to ETH? If yeah.
I actually recently been exposed to ETH. I jumped into.
Okay.
I was trying to get a Sappy sale, but they started flying after that, and yeah, just I never really jumped into it. Just barely recently, maybe like
Hmm.
dipping in a little bit, but nothing too crazy.
That's good, man. So you will have an occasion like to enter the ETH ecosystem again with DeGods once we're on the other chain, right?
Maybe you're right.
Before it going to 200 ETH.
200 ETH, that would be
No,
crying
at
that I
least,
didn't.
yeah, 60 or 80. 60, yeah. 20, 30 could be a good start.
I don't know, man. I think they're gonna perform pretty well. I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, bullish on DeGods, 100%. Okay, so like, what's your best video that like do you in terms of like performance, but also like the one that you favorite, like you like to have built so far? What's your best piece? What's your
Oh,
masterpiece?
yeah, to me, I don't think I've built my like top favorite one yet, but I do really enjoy my tutorial videos more. The like one that I have right now is how to become a moderator for Discord, and even like I created that probably like 7 months ago, and to this day I'm still getting
Hmm.
DMs saying thank you, this helped me, I found a job, like this and that. Some of them trying
That's
to
cool.
ask for more assistance, and it's things like that that I appreciate because I'm like, well, they actually watch my content and I'm helping people out there. So it's those type of videos
Mm.
that I feel like that are just masterpieces to me. But I don't think I've created that one top video yet that's been like,
Yeah.
yep, that one's it.
That's cool. It will come. And okay, do you have any feedback for the videos about on the Decod3rs channel? What do you think?
Oh, dude, I love the style. I love how you kind of marketing it as well. That's one of my struggles is marketing it and making it like have its sort of brand to it. So I think you've done phenomenal
Mm.
with that. Of course, I kind of said a couple of things like maybe cut off some areas that might not
Yeah.
need to be said. Because there's a lot of details in NFT space. Like we know
Yes.
this reading white papers. There's like so much information. Sometimes you have to cut some of it out just to make it
Yeah.
entertaining as well. Because we're making content, people have to stay with the videos for long term, and
Mm.
probably as well as just speaking a little bit with more energy as well.
Yeah.
It might be difficult at times, but as you're learning, bro, like
Yeah.
that's the best part to do is just jump into it right away and you
Yeah.
build from there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and based on your advice that you already give me in private, so like I know exactly. Like, I had an idea of what you will say, but like, uh, the way I will build my facecam video now will be like because the shorts are like bit more dynamic. I prefer my energy on the shorts to like I can see these videos are a bit better. So I'm going to organize my video facecam, but like a 5 to 7 minutes video with like scripting them like a short, like and every minute there is a new topic, and that's how I can build like the whole video all together. That would be cool.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
based
That
and I
I've
thinking
seen your
about that
short.
based on your feedback.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've seen your short form content. That's the type of
Mhm.
videos that can jump you into that. More
Yeah.
energized right away, and
Yeah.
it
Exactly.
kind of helps you learn. So
Yeah.
that's already a great start, man. Like, keep doing that.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. What do you think about like short form content, video like TikTok, YouTube, short, Insta Reels, etc.?
Yeah, I love short form content. Everybody's starting to realize it, but it's been around for the longest. I have
Mm-hmm.
not dabbled into TikToks from NFT standpoints. I've before all of this, I was doing gaming videos, and TikTok
Yes.
videos would do phenomenal on there, like anything that you post. So I would say right now it's important that you do short form content first. I see a lot of
Hmm.
people trying to make long form
That's
content,
cool.
and it's kind of hard to start off doing that. You got to start boom right away, snappy, 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 and then once people start liking you, then they might want to say, you know what, I want to watch more of this dude. So that's kind of
Yeah.
how you got to start it, man. So YouTube Shorts, phenomenal. Even Twitter, like Twitter right now is doing great with like short form content. So I would
Mm.
probably focus more on Twitter Shorts, and you can do TikToks. I'm not gonna say don't because TikTok is pretty much easy, and you can just recycle your content. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Is easy.
Exactly. Exactly, and like I don't know if you saw like Frank doing opening up his TikTok, which is like a completely new form of video that he's like doing. But yeah, there is probably like a something to do for on TikTok for NFTs that can grow like even traction from to other platform, even your Twitter account to YouTube channel, etc. But yeah, like shorts, even on this channel, like the I think we made like 5,000 views with a total of like 14,000, I think 40,000 views. Like a third of the views is just with one short, man. And it was like the bonk, about like the bonk meme coins,
Oh yeah, I seen
and
that, dude.
it's crazy. Yeah,
I seen that video. You it did phenomenal, and that's another thing,
yeah,
jumping into the trends because that helps a
yeah.
content creator big time. Even if he sounds like cringe,
It's
like
all.
no, dude, you need to do that to grow your brand.
Yeah,
It's the hype right now. Throw one video out there, like who cares?
yeah. But like, yeah, also that's interesting because like from my perspective, again, like the meme coins are not part of my investment thesis. Like, and that's not really what I want to talk about. But like the fact that I tried, like, to make a short about Bonk and to see how people react and to see these results with that, like it's telling me, okay, even if I don't like it personally, maybe I still should talk about it because it will engage people, and that's what people are searching on the platform anyway. So that's what they want, right? So you can save it, and even if like you don't like fully embed, no, not embed, but like love it, because it's your personality, you add your personality to the content, then it makes sense in your branding anyway, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. Like
Yeah.
you nailed it with that. Sometimes you might want to don't want to perceive that sort of content, but you did it in a
Mm.
short form content, which is even way better because it's not strictly on your like your whole videos. And even if you did, it's fine. But
Yeah.
if you don't want to do that sort of content, just post it on shorts. Like shorts,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna just see it, might subscribe and keep scrolling, might just
Mm.
actually go into your channel and see, oh, I like this content. So I would just do that. Now I wouldn't do like controversial stuff like constantly because you don't want to be that sort of channel. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, just do your thing.
Yeah, man, like what do you think about Trump?
About who?
No, I'm joking, I'm joking. No, Trump.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
The Trump NFTs. I
Yeah.
missed out on the bag there. I missed out on the bag. That's all I gotta
Yeah.
say. I could have made money
It's for
from
the
him.
trend, it's for the trend, yeah.
It was for the trend, man. You see, that's a good thing about Twitter too. You grow your audience
Yeah.
on Twitter. You can post those type
Mm.
of memes depending on how you want to, meme on Twitter. So,
Yeah.
I missed out on that. So, it was funny though.
I know, 100%. And like, do you think there is a different audience between like platform? For example, on Twitter, it's like targeting like more broadly like Web3 like participant, and on YouTube it will be, for example, like more educational content because people are searching for content and not really like find it the way like serendipity, like where on Twitter you consume the content in a way you're not searching for it, but it just come to you, right? But on YouTube, like you have obviously you have the home page too, and they are getting better and better on that on YouTube. But like you have a subscription, etc. So it's the content that you are gonna be interested before that. You know what I mean? Like, do you think there is that kind of audience, the different audience between platform or not?
Oh man, for sure. Like I've experienced this because I'm on Discord constantly, I'm on Twitter
Mm-hmm.
constantly, and I'm also on YouTube. And each one of them hate each other. Like Twitter hates Discord, Discord hates Twitter, YouTube doesn't even go on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. But once you start finding that out, you have to cater to all of them if you want
Mm.
to, have a platform on every single one of those, which is important to have as a content creator and somebody who just wants to be sort of quote unquote an influencer. So once you acknowledge that, your growth would probably just skyrocket because I've gotten a lot of followers just because of my YouTube videos, and they might not be on Twitter, but they still took that time and like
Yeah.
I'm gonna check this guy out. So, 100%.
So do you think there is like an opportunity to also build bridges between like a cross-platform community, like for example, like Decod3rs, but any other project, like or even like around content creators, right? Like if you publish everywhere, people can follow you on different platform, and then you are strong everywhere. Right? Do you think it's possible, or they're always like the one leader behind all of the platform for Web3?
I think it is possible. I just wouldn't like try to kill yourself over it because there's so many
Yeah.
platforms. You know, there's only 24 hours out of the day. You're
Mhm.
gonna go crazy just trying to, oh, I gotta post on YouTube now, oh, TikTok, and then this,
Yeah.
and then like it gets crazy, man. So I would experiment it, find probably three of
Mhm.
them that you like the best, and capitalize on it. If one doesn't succeed, for a good amount of time, just
Yeah.
switch it out.
No, yeah, 100%. That makes sense. Yeah, try experimenting and then see what sticks, right? Okay, one question from chat from Carter again. What age do you think it's good to get into Web3? 10 years ago,
Dude,
man.
dude, yeah. Before, like when you heard what Bitcoin was, and everybody was like, "What the hell is that?"
Mm.
That's when it should have been. No matter what
Yeah,
age, 5 years old. I'm sure people who have kids right now are telling their kids, "I'm gonna buy
yeah,
you some Bitcoin," because when you get older, you're gonna
Mm.
be living good. So, any
yeah,
age, bro. Like I know
yeah,
Carter. I've seen him around. He's pretty young, so that's already phenomenal for him.
yeah. Like 100%. Yeah, like you know what they said. Like it's the best time was 10 years ago, and the second best time is right now. Right?
Yep,
That's
100%.
basically it. So are you buying like some Sol or Bitcoin for your kids?
Oh, dude. First off, I don't even want to think about having kids right now. I'm
Mm.
over here flipping JPEGs, so that's my main purpose. I can flip baby pictures rather than having a real life baby. So,
Yeah. Uh,
other than that,
it's less
I
noisy,
just
right?
do that. Yeah, less noisy. Sometimes I guess the
Yeah.
FOMO kicks in. Then you're the one crying because your
Yeah.
NFT went down.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like yeah, for more further, like it's good to highlight a project during on the timeline, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro, like Carter is 15. Oh my god, man, you're lucky, man. Oh no, no, what? Not even. Okay, I dropped my
Oh
edge.
yeah.
13. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, Carter's pretty
Yeah,
young, man. I found him really early on, so he's pretty goated. Like, is these people who are either jumping in
yeah,
later or younger. The younger people are gonna pretty much capitalize more because they're learning from like me and you. Like sooner or later, they're gonna
mm,
watch your videos and mine and continue to grow with us. And by our age, they're gonna be
mm.
fucking knowing anything.
Yeah, exactly, man. Can you imagine like starting at 12 and like
Oh God,
doing that for 10 years? And that means that you're
dude.
not even 25 and you have 10 years experience in Web3, bro. Like Carter, keep grinding, man.
Yeah, man. Like I'm sure when like every older person would say, "I wish I had somebody at this age to tell me this," and
Yeah,
you have that now, so I would take advantage of that.
yeah, 100%. I remember like the couple of months ago during the bull market, like one kid was like on space and he wanted to start his NFT. So he basically like draws some art, like basically ABC level art. And
Yeah.
it was like saying, yeah, I'm minting right now, like but no one is minting my NFT. It's so sad, blah blah blah. And like people like love this kid and they all minted out his collection. And the guy like the kid made like a 10K because of this space, because he had like people minting his collection basically worth nothing, and that will never ever worth anything. But just in solidarity to show his kid that it's possible. Like I think the kid made like 10K or 15 grand at the time, just with his collection.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's another thing these kids get kind of teased a little bit. They're like, "Oh, I can make this and make this much money." Like,
Yeah,
it's kind
exactly.
of you don't want to make a scam or be born in the space
Mm,
either,
yeah.
So, we got to be careful with that. But yeah, for the young ones who are actually trying to get out there and learn early,
Mm.
that's already a phenomenal start.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, so yeah, Carter, stay in the industry, build, do something like, or even like not even building, but just like be present, try to understand what's up, and in 10 years, it's gonna be good, man. Gonna enjoy the life. Do you
Yeah.
want to dox your age? Like Ayush is asking that question.
Yeah, he usually get friend. I'm only 23, man. Nothing
23?
too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. 23. Yeah, 10 years older than you. That, yeah, I feel like be a hug. Like we are the old guys.
Dude, like even like age, I never see anybody for their age. Like even if somebody tells me their experience, like
Mm.
I can learn from Carter and I can have no
Yeah,
sort of
exactly.
like, oh, I'm learning from a 30 year. Like no, like that's just amazing and I'm just blessed to be like
Yeah,
Web3 is the only place that I've ever had this much connection with
yeah,
anybody
100%.
in general and having
Yeah.
different lifestyles. That was what's amazed
Mm.
me.
No, that 100%. Like, man, like you can again have a space or like have like a chat like that on YouTube live chat, and like inside that population, you have like people who are like billionaire Chinese guys, and you have like someone who's like a janitor in the US university, and you have someone working on
Yeah.
McDonald's, and you have another rich mining gold guy from Australia, all talking about I don't know, like something on the timeline at the moment, and that's crazy.
Dude, that's the funniest part too. Like I can be talking to somebody like from across the
Yeah,
world, and I'm not sure where you're from, but it's probably happening
I'm
right now.
French.
Like, like look at that. That's crazy. That's just fun to me. That's what I enjoy the
Yeah.
most.
100%. And like, if you think about that, like, basically, we spend time with like internet stranger on internet, like trading like thousand worth of JPEGs on internet with internet magic money, right? It's madness. It's
It,
crazy.
yeah, it's just too funny. Like parents, nobody friends. They're gonna be
Yeah,
like, "What are you doing? Like, where are you getting this money from?" Like,
yeah.
I'm just selling
Are you selling
pictures.
drugs?
Yeah, yeah. Dude, the conversations can be endless.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's why it's also hard to explain that to like someone who is outside of the ecosystem.
Yeah.
What's about this tattoo, man? Tell me the
Oh,
story about that.
my Trippin Ape tribe, the PFP I had before.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, that was a big hit. I always get memed for it. I always get memed from it because it was one of
Yeah,
those big projects. I'm sure you remember. It had a great start and it just
yeah.
plummeted after that. I minted that and I decided, why not just use it for my name, blah blah blah.
Mm,
And it became a meme. I became a meme because I was a bag holder. I held it at 80 so
yeah,
and watched it go down. So
yeah,
everybody uses that, as a joke, which I joke around with it as well. But I finally
yeah,
decided to rebrand, and that's where I am now. I'm
yeah.
rebranding.
With the
I
clouds.
raffled off that. I raffled off the
Yeah.
PFP. Somebody burned it, so he's dead. He's dead.
It's that for good, for good.
Yep, he's done.
And yeah, like that. But like, so what exactly like the collection? Like, tell me, chill me your PFP, man. Like, what's the collection? What they're doing? Is that just for the meme, or is that like just they're gonna build something around that collection?
No, well, it's a one-of-one collection, from
Yeah.
a
Okay.
good artist in the space named Chainsy. He's
Mhm.
phenomenal at his
Yeah.
artwork. He has a collection on exchange art called Bear Marketers. I think it's even on Magic Eden. It's like super exclusive one-on-one art that, of course, it's a super like exclusive community as well. Great people in there,
Hmm.
and that's basically all it is. It's nothing where people are expecting some benefits. It's just a
Yeah.
one-on-one art community. Everybody's appreciating the art, helping each other out. It's like all that.
Yeah. No. 1%. Be a Hug Radio. What's your thought about founders between 15 and 18? Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Let me see,
You have any
because
take?
I've gotten rugged by many people of the ages 15 through 40 probably. So I don't know if it really matters. A rugger's a rugger, but I
Yeah.
think a young mind won't have too much wisdom jumping into a
Mm.
project. I think he'll regret it sooner or later that, oh, I wasn't, built for this. So I think it's more of a
Yeah.
risk at that age.
Yeah. So like, what do we say? Like below 20, you're not minting.
Yeah, below 20, if I see a below 20-year-old and I see the floor price, I think that'll change my mind. The
Yeah.
floor price changes my mind. I don't care about his
Yeah.
age.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
floor prices better be above his name, his age.
Yeah. 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 It's like oh yeah, the art is average, and then like the collection is going to 100 soul. Bro, best art ever.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah,
bro. So that's all that matters to me. If the floor price is above his age, I'm okay with it.
yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah, Carter. Yeah, it's funny to talk to my family. They're asking, "Oh, I get my money for being 30," but his brother is in Web3 as well, so he got his back.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
that's a good
Carter, nice setup to start in life, man.
dude. You're already on the right path. You're the next one. You're
Yeah,
next one up.
that was 100%. How you? Okay, that's personal question. How did you make Chromy?
Okay,
The
that's a
blacksmith?
funny story. Yeah, well, I met him because we were both Great Goats mods. I'm not sure if you remember the project Great
Shit.
Goats. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
tried to
is
flip
way
it.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a mod there, man. So we met there way back, and we started a group chat with other mods. And after that, the story goes on. We just started joking, having a good
Mm,
time, and I just met a whole bunch of like shout out to Chrome. He's helped me out through a lot of my Web3 journey as well,
great guy.
and
Yeah.
like he's my Web3 brother now. So shout out to him and Ayush as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Smith fam holds it down. That's all I can say.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. That's good. Like, yeah, like I have some like blocksmiths in like the Decod3rs community. So yeah, coming from them, and Ayush is high supporter of you. So yeah, that's the people we have in the chat, man.
Yeah, he's also a Great Ghost mod, so that's how I met a lot of the
Oh
Smith
yeah,
people. It was crazy.
nice. Okay, so like all of the blocksmith guys went to Great Goats.
Well, it was three. It was a Drizzy, it was a Yush, it was Chromy, and a
Oh,
Wes. It was a
okay.
good handful of us that ended up still sticking along in the Web3 journey and just
Mm.
started taking over the mod scene.
And anything good coming out of Great Goats or not really?
Bro, that was months ago. I don't know what they're doing. They derugged fine. I don't know, bro. You might see a video soon on them. Not a good one.
Please do. That would be cool.
Ah, that would be a good
I can
one.
see the script. Yeah, I can see the script. Like, yeah, great goat work, blah blah blah. But see, I met my best friend, so thank you,
I've
great
met my
goat.
best.
Yeah,
I've met my best friends through rugs. That's all I can say. The video's probably gonna last like 5 seconds. That's about it.
yeah, that's a good shot, man.
You know what? I'm writing that down.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, so basically, after 1 year, it's like you saw like the craziness of a bull market, and now you start to experiment a bear market. It hurts, right? It hurts a lot.
Oh, dude, it does. I wish I started right now.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, that's true. Like the best time. See, Carter, like the best time is like in doing a beer market. So keep saving your money from your parents and stuff, and buy Solana at below 30.
Yeah,
No
be my
financial
exit.
advice, but yeah,
Be our exit liquidity, please.
yeah, or just buy Sol.
Buy
But
some.
yeah, like and in the beer market, in the context of the beer market, like what do you think about like what's your engagement and views? Like, did that change drastically, or you're so good that you can keep crushing the numbers during a beer market?
Well, the thing is, like during the bull, I wasn't being too consistent with content nor on Twitter as much. I was just listening
Mm-hmm.
in. I was just one of the outside people just on Discord. So I learned a lot from that, seeing a lot of people that were at the top during that time just kind of crumble themselves. And that's
Mm-hmm.
where I kind of rised up a little bit. Yeah, I decided to take advantage of this. I met some more people, and people were listening to you more in the bear. Like in the bull, you DM
Yeah.
somebody, they were not finna respond to you, bro. Like, they got all the money, they don't care about you. But now they're here to listen to you, so you gotta let them hear you
Mhm.
out, or you gotta put your face in front of them sometimes. And if they
Yeah.
want to reply to you, they reply to you. And it kind of changes over time.
Yeah. So it's the best time to network and like access to the people you were not able to in the previous bull market.
Yeah, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
best time to network with these people that are gonna be big names soon. You gotta cut
Mm.
people say invest into early, like big projects early, but I would say that the same wise to people. Like I'm gonna
Yeah.
invest my time into great people that I see whenever a bull does come. These people are gonna be striving through that time, and we're gonna do some sick collabs, etc.
Mm. And so what kind of people are you looking for? Like what's your favorite like fit for a project?
For on a project wise, or
Y- Yeah, even a project or even founders, like because I guess like both are related, right? So what kind
yeah,
of like attributes or traits do you looking
trait.
for like in a founder
Yeah, I
and
prefer
characteristic of the founder? Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer them to have laser eyes. I don't know, that's my favorite trait. Some might see that. No, but honestly, when it comes to trait wise, I've been actually enjoying founders who are in Twitter Spaces like randomly.
Mm.
It kind of gives a more of a personal one-on-one conversation, and at times
Mm-hmm.
you might actually just check them out just because. And I feel like that's kind of what helped me with Jelly Rascals and some of
Okay.
another project, Liberty Square. They do pretty good at that. So I found conviction into that because I seen them doing that, and they weren't always just aiming for the big spaces just to show their project. It was more of like, I'm here, a normal person trying to chill. They contributed to the conversation. They reached out to little people as well, and that to me means so much to me. Like, shout out to
Yeah.
Smiths. Like, I know they're a big project, but they actually heard me out when I told them like, you guys need to be active on Twitter. These people don't know anything about Smiths, and I'm
Mm.
trying to tell them, but also the founders, need to also provide that because I know they have like so much stuff going on. They're amazing people. They need to showcase that.
Mm. Oh, yeah, 100%. I think that's gonna be the focus this year. Like Alex is going to do more spaces because yeah, obviously like it's kind of tricky because like again like a lot of that things that come out from Dust Lab, like Frank basically put like the blueprint for a successful NFT project. So basically everyone is expecting founders to do spaces every day and jumping, which makes sense too, right? Because you connect with more people, etc. But yeah, like it also takes you time for executing something else. Maybe I don't know if that's the case with Frank or like you have like more people in the back to do other stuff. But like yeah, like it's building the relationship like the via Twitter Spaces and content in general that makes yeah more noise, and so like you get more eyes on the project, more hardcore fans, I guess, and then
Yeah.
that's what you build a community.
No, that's true. It takes a
Yeah,
lot of time to be on spaces and speaking to people, but
yeah.
as well as like you also gotta back it up with what you're doing. It's not just about
Mm.
that. If you're not doing anything, then nobody's gonna really want to do
Yeah,
anything with
exactly,
your project. So you're right on
exactly,
that.
100%. Are you like modding BBs? Because like yeah, Beer Graduate is asking you about that.
BBs, that's a funny story that I might have a tweet about. So I don't want to share too much on that, but it's
Okay,
gonna be, yeah, interesting tweet. Let's just say that.
okay, so you have the tweet cooking up. Okay,
I have
that's
a tweet
cool.
cooking up. Yes, it could be
Nice.
good, could be bad. Who knows?
Ooh, ooh, teasing. Ooh, teasing.
The T.
Okay, so yeah, everyone, like quick reset, well, like we said on Twitter Space, but like follow Cloudz if you want to know what's up with BBs, and even just follow Cloudz, like just follow the guy.
Yo, follow you as well, man. Like we're gonna be killing it soon. Like no doubt about it.
Yeah.
I know you got the decoders starting to cook
Mhm.
up some things, so I'm all forward with it. I got you
Yeah.
with the content, and that's all about it. The rise of the content creators is
Yeah.
coming alive.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I really think, and that's an interesting topic too. I really think like content creators will basically shape like the next bull market with NFTs, because again, if you have like a huge content creator that can become an ambassador for your project, same thing that what you are doing right now, right? Like, I discover you because like your video dropped in the Blocksmith channel. And if you have like I don't know, like weekly or bi-weekly video about Blocksmith, then you have like you build a brand image around that project. If the project is really good, then it makes you even bigger and bigger, and you have like you become like the Joe Rogan of like that project or NFT.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's
the
really dope.
little alpha is I do have a role in Smiths now called content creator. So I don't know. No, I don't know.
Ooh. Bro, I need to check if I have it, man. Like, what the
You need
fuck?
it. You need it. They can't give it to me and not give it to you. Come on. I gotta give it to
Yeah,
you
let's
too.
go. Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I'm a legendary Smith anyway, so I don't know
Yeah,
where you put
dude.
that. You know,
You have a higher row, so I don't know if you need all of the
yeah.
rows in the server.
Man, I'm collecting all the rolls. Like, I prefer rolls than NFT, bro.
Dude, I
Give
know,
me the
right?
rolls.
I mean, it's kind of a flex. You go in the chat, say one
Exactly.
thing, and everybody's like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, he has a lot of rows.
Yeah.
He's somebody.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
a
go.
project." It makes you look cool.
Exactly, man. Yeah, I'm a world
Dude,
collector.
I'm all about that though. Like
Yeah,
making, I want it's more
yeah,
about opportunities. Like who's gonna secure these content
exactly.
creators first? Because if you're not
Mm.
taking advantage of it, somebody is, and that's gonna help them benefit the most. Like I'm ready to start providing content for like Blocksmith. If they start producing
Yeah,
these products, somebody has to word it out there for them that's gonna be better at it. So that's what
yeah,
I'm bullish on.
exactly.
Like
No,
perfect.
100%. That's exactly the Decod3rs thesis too. So yeah, like I know that we are aligned on that, and that makes sense. We just like execute together, and that's gonna be great, man. Yeah. Okay. So another question from the chat, like the top 5 project,
Ooh,
Soul
okay.
Project NFT.
Yeah, for me,
Eh,
I don't have a like, oh, this is number one, but I will rate it number one being probably Smiths because I hold one and I've been bullish on them for the longest without even holding one. Uh,
Yeah.
Jelly Rascals as well. I got Liberty Square third and fourth. I hate to say it, but I don't even hold one. Like in
Great
ABCs, like
goals.
surprisingly,
Oh yeah.
Great goes D-Rug. Yeah, them as well. But ABC somehow is clutching it, man. Like they're gonna
Yeah.
do something. I don't know what it is. They can't be alive for this long and not just be doing nothing. So
Mm.
clearly they're making moves. And I'm pretty bullish on what's another project that I have in mind that well, what's another bag that I hold? Let me pump it
Yeah.
a bit.
Pump your bag, bro. Do
No, no.
you have
Like I
any
said, I don't really
Fox?
hold too much. Famous Fox Federations?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no, no. I need to
Big
get one
builders too.
though. They're
Yeah.
huge builders, man.
Yes.
You know what? Them. I'll say them because they've been around for the longest. Like
Yeah.
I would have probably
Yeah.
backed it up with like some Stone Ape crew or something, but Famous Fox has
Hmm.
been just annihilating it. So they're definitely the fifth one, I'd say, and Great Goats being sixth.
Yeah, that makes sense. And what's your take on OKBs? Like, so we have like a huge OKBs
Okay,
representative
Bear
in the chat.
Maxi.
Yeah.
We got Okay Bear Maxi. Okay. Okay Bears. All I can say is I sold at 14 sold. I should have held it at 200. I don't know what they're
Hmm.
doing. They're I just hear the wristband meme all the time, but I'm sure they have a great community. I just need to see them more active on Twitter and in
Yeah.
general. Like I don't see them too much active.
Yeah, exactly. Trust, like we can pump OKBs, but yeah, they need to give us something. We need something. We need
Yeah,
more.
yeah. Yeah, because you would have seen some okay bears behind my guy right here in his wall.
Yeah. Yeah, probably, yes. And also, yeah, before that question, like I would like to come back to like the content creators and like relationship with like the project. Obviously, during the bull market, it was like there is a lot of pump and dump, right? Like you have like the influencer was just like shitting every shit show that was
Yeah.
like got some eyes on the like on the timeline, and then you had the bots, etc. that engage it. It was a fucking mess, and that provided like low value and just going from one pump and dump to another one. But like, do you think there is a way for content creators to work properly with project to avoid that shit and like provide value to people who are trusting us enough to follow us on Twitter and like see what we have to say about a topic or a project or whatever, and not just like selling, like basically having access to pre-sales, buying 100 of like XYZ gonna work tomorrow, and then chill that on our timelines, and then like selling on retails. Do you think there is a way to fix that dynamics?
I think it's gonna be depending on the person's situation financially as well. Cause like for me, I would say making these videos, I just wanted to make them, and I'm already
Hmm.
like you start getting DMs from other people like, can you do this for my project? And I check it
Yeah.
out, and it looks like a rug. Like come on, like I'm not gonna do that. I guess it depends, and as well as what they offer to people, especially during the
Hmm.
bull, they're gonna start trying to throw crazy money at these content creators, but it's hard to fake it, man. Like if a person's making a video on something, you can
Mm.
tell right away by their energy, their vibe. They're just not interested. It looks like a scam, like literally.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard. I feel like, but it's gonna be way easier to notice it, unlike these other like influencers that were just tweeting it out like with no emotion. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be easy to notice. That's what I would say.
And like, what would be the right way from your perspective for a project to work with content creators? Like the way you formulate it, basically like try to create your community on your own, and like at which point of the project start working with content creators?
I think when it comes to trying to push out a product or trying to push out like something, they might be dropping merch, they might be dropping something, you got to have somebody to update everybody with news via video,
Mm-hmm.
because not everybody's going to continue to read Discord announcements, Twitter announcements. They're going to
Mm-hmm.
want to see some visuals in your face, boom pow, somebody energized, somebody throwing it in your face, telling you, look, they dropped this. And then after a while, it's just going to be visual. Like people,
Yeah,
I think that's kind of why threads started dying out a little bit. I've been noticing that like threads on Twitter,
that's
some of
true.
them are still doing well, but some
Mm.
threads are just not, they're not as useful as they were before, I would say.
Yeah, or maybe because black people also left like the market during the beer, right?
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
yeah, that could be that too.
Yeah.
Because like videos are kind of tricky because when you write like a Medium article or a Substack, whatever, you can always edit and resubmit it like a years later and build like an audience. Like you do like what kind of a top project, what kind of like a trading strategy for 2022, and then you take it in 2023, and then you change some keywords, etc. So you can build brand awareness like that, right? But with a video, once it's posted, right? You can re-edit over a video and re-push the content again and again and receive that content. You just need to make another video on the same topic. But and also the fact that you consume content when you read over spending like the 5 minutes time of a video. Yeah, except if it's short content. Yeah, that's true. Like
Yeah.
that works in short content. But yeah, like it's faster to read like like maybe an article than a video. So yeah, maybe there's some balance. And do you ever like consider like developing other medium, like again like a Substack or like thread, making more thread on Twitter, etc.?
Yeah, I dabbled into thread making and just trying to throw everything out on text, but
Mm.
I don't know. I just like throwing my voice into it and telling them like, hey, look, like this and that. Other than
Mm-hmm.
my text, and
Yeah,
sometimes I might misspell something. That's just me. I'm kind of I might misspell something with my typing, or somebody's gonna say, oh, what
yeah,
about this? I don't know. It's just the way I prefer to throw out the message to people,
yeah,
and nothing wrong against writing threads or
yeah.
even just typing everything out. A lot of people like that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's probably have like two different audience anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, I saw that on your Twitter account too, bro. Like, I'm sorry for your loss, but like, what happened with your wallet drain?
Yeah, dude. So they used my content creation against me. They needed a
Fuck's
video
sake!
done. Yeah, they needed a video done, and they sent me the Twitter, and I checked it out. It was a battle royale game, which to me, I was blinded. Like
Oh,
I'm always so cautious about this, but this
mm.
one they used my content creation against me. They send me a file. I don't ever download any sort of files, but this one happens to be the one that slid in. And after that, it was pretty much done for. I don't know how they did
Fuck.
it, on a technical aspect, but they got my information, and I woke up to it. I woke up, checked my wallet, seen Magic Eden was like, or not Magic Eden, Phantom showed like zero. I was like, oh, it's probably a bug. So I closed out the app, I loaded it back up. I did it like 5 times. I was like, no
Oh
way.
my
Like,
god.
where is my soul? It was like 200 plus some
Yeah.
NFTs, which to me was a rookie mistake to even have that much in a wallet like that. So
Mm.
it was a learning experience. It was painful, but
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah, that's what we were like talking about with Matt from the Penny Boystock University. Like, you're basically paying your tuition.
Yeah. God.
But yeah, it's painful. Like, yeah, you had like 200 soul worth, right? Like of soul plus NFTs, I guess.
No, it was 200 sold like just
Just
straight
soul.
out like
Okay.
that. Yeah. And then some
Yeah.
NFTs on the side as well, which probably made it a
Yeah.
little bit above 200 sold, but
Fuck's
I
sake.
just seen the transactions and I was in pain. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That's that's a tricky one. But like like same thing for another content creator that he give me like the same advice. Like, don't even sign contract, like, because there is way to triggers like executable via PDF. So like all of the contract that you can do with project and stuff like that, that's something you need to sign. ask for like a DocuSign or like something like that. Never ever download anything from emails and shit like that. Even a PDF needs to be online.
Yeah, and I even told myself that, but I
Yeah.
somehow let this one slip in, man. And it's been a
Yeah,
learning
just need one.
experience.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
just
so
need it one time, right?
that's what I
Yeah.
did. I ended up just like I could have left. Like somebody losing that much would leave because they're like, "There's no
Mm.
way this is a big hit." But I bounced back from it, and thanks to the people that I've connected with, networked with, they kind of supported me. They threw, some little tips here and there for me. They even gave me some NFTs to kind of help me
Mm.
bounce back up. So that's why I truly appreciate the space, and there's no way I could leave after that. Like after that love I was getting.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but yeah, it should not happen twice, right?
Yeah, and the crazy thing
Free.
is, after like Soul was like at $34 at time, and then the FTX situation happened after. So I was like, it went to $10, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna have to build 10 times even more because even if I make my 200 Soul back, it's not worth
Mm.
the same.
Yeah.
So I'm still here. We're holding strong. That's
Yeah.
how you know I'm holding
Yeah.
strong.
We're still here, and like, yeah, so if anyone on the in the comment section is not like subscribed to Cloudz channel because he got drugged and drained, please subscribe to his channel, and the content is pure gem. So yeah, please subscribe to his channel too. Man, it's already 1 hour, bro. Like
Dude,
we try to, yeah,
I'm
I
literally
know.
just chatting, bro. We're having a good time. It's nothing like too serious. So anything, I'm always an open book. Like anytime,
Yeah.
if anybody wants to slide my DMs, message me, have a talk. Like, bro, I'm there because
Yeah.
that's just I prefer people's time over like money. So I
Yeah,
would want to
exactly.
give
Yeah,
them that
100%.
value.
Yeah, and man, like it's I can even see that with like like the bags I have like in the Vetios group in a private group that I have access to. Now that I have some like connection and the networking power, it's almost like more valuable, at least at the scale of DeGods, etc. But
Yeah.
like it's more valuable than any NFT in my wallet, and like the access to the people that you can't even imagine, right? So like yeah, make some friends. Like
Yeah,
Carter,
that's
you have
that's
to
the
connect with
best
like
one.
billionaires.
Dude, that's the good thing. He's connecting with people like us already, content
Exactly.
creators. Yeah, so that's already a good move. And you're
Yeah.
right. Like that's what people don't understand yet is about NFTs. It's much more
Mm.
than that. It sounds cringe, but like I got to meet people away from my city, away from my, country, and that's gonna be
Yeah.
life changing. Like, in opportunities everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, can you imagine like the next Cloudz talking to Cloudz and like from a chat? That's gonna happen,
Dude,
man.
dude, we were gonna motivate these other content creators, trust.
Yeah, 100%, man. And like, okay, let's talk about like a little bit about the industry before we wrap it up. But like, what do you think about like the project that are defining themselves as builders over like community? Like, for example, like Blocksmiths, Famous Fox, etc. This is like DeGods or even like okay, there's one more branding, but like yeah, okay, DeGods. Um, the market is valuing like more project with like a bigger community and able to make more noise on Twitter. But like, yeah, do you prefer to buy the builders or buy the community project?
I would prefer, from my standpoint, probably community because I'm a
Mm-hmm.
content creator. Like I said, I need
Yeah,
a
makes
community to
sense.
back me up. I've been a part of a community that didn't back me up. It doesn't really
Mm-hmm.
benefit my brand, the influence that I want to have, whether content or even just Twitter in general. So I think a community for me right now is more beneficial, but it's always good to have that backup and have a good builder because they're going to be here
Yeah,
for the long term just as much as you are. So
yeah,
I think you find a good balance, but for me personally, right now, I think a community is right there for me.
that makes sense, man. And especially with the content creation mantra.
Yeah.
Do you hold any other coins besides Sol?
Yeah, I hold Bonk, Franc, Doge. No man, honestly, I'm a So maxi. I started with So. I dabbled into ETH a little bit, but other than that, that's all I hold.
Okay, so you have Sol and Bonk.
Yeah, that's my
Fair
that's my bag.
enough.
That's my bag, man.
Okay, I'm
No
not
financial
judging.
advice. Don't ask for
Yeah,
financial
yeah, not
advice.
financial advice, please. Yeah, not financial advice.
Dude, I find it funny. I don't know if we're like as content creators when we talk about projects, like I still don't know anything about if we're even supposed to be saying that, if we have to. I just say it for in case. Or it's a meme, who knows?
Other non-financial advice shit.
Yep. Yeah, like
Yeah,
not financial
bro,
advice
like
whenever
yeah,
talking about.
I've joined like a lawyer a Twitter space. Like she was talking about like I forgot the name, but like she was talking about like Web3 and like laws in general, like and like that stuff doesn't protect you against nothing, man. Like oh yeah, no financial advice, but buy my stock. What the fuck? Like it doesn't hold in court at all. But like bro, like for people who are like even in like in other country, it's like really like US centric part, I think. Like to catch me in Malta, if someone is like creating a lawsuit in the US, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm totally wrong, I don't know. So that's why there is like below this video there is still the disclaimer, because you never know. But
Yeah.
like I don't believe that someone watching my video and I'm based in Malta and then living in the US, and they go to court because they mint an NFT that was a rug. Like, what can you do?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
it's
I don't know
weird.
anything about like the legal stuff of anything really yet.
Yeah.
Of course, like in these Twitter spaces, they do talk about that, which is super informative for anybody
Okay.
in the space to know.
Bro, okay, wait. Did you touch anything with your mic?
Oh God, no, is it cutting off again?
No. Yeah. I like please, chat. Can you confirm that? But is that me? But I think it's happening again. Kind of from. We can wait 3 seconds and then we can like try again.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna just keep talking. Let
Yeah.
me know if you can
See,
hear
it's
me.
working.
I'm
It's
sorry.
working.
All right,
Now
bro.
it's
I'm
working.
gonna stand still. I scratched
Perfect.
my arm. Maybe that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, what we were talking about? I forgot. Yeah. No,
The
no, it's
legal
good. Like, no,
aspect
it's
of it.
perfect. Yes, legal aspect. Yeah, so like, yeah, so like me, you know nothing about laws in NFTs, but yeah, do you do the financial advice disclaimer in your videos?
Yeah, I throw it in there because I've seen like from coming
Mm.
up, I've seen other YouTubers like Jersey and Cody on Chain, mainly from them, and
Okay.
and just anybody here or listen to, they're gonna say that, and just in
Yeah.
case, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just repeat that, whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's just me talking at this point because I was never telling people what to buy. Like, well, I was like
Yeah.
shitting it, saying like, oh, this might be good, but not like, oh, you need to buy this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And like it reminded me a kind of like an experiment that they were testing like reflex about people, like how people are like malleable and like they follow trends basically. And it was like in a doctor room, like they put like 10 people together, and during every minute they ring a bell, and like people started to stand up, right? And then people start to leave the room, and but like people keep standing up when they ring the bell, and after like 1 hour, like people who were like originally inside the room, they all left, but people were keep like standing up because but they had no idea why, and because like they were like seeing people to keep doing it, keep doing it, and so they completely followed that pattern for hours, man.
Yeah, bro. It's
It's
just, I
crazy.
guess it's psychological as well. It's more of
Exactly.
like
Yeah, exactly.
our human nature to do that. So, and I
Exactly.
kind of think that's why people start like following these influencers and trying to
Yeah,
mock what they're doing. It's just naturally
100%.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah, like social network is just like an extension of the human psychology, and it's built like that way, right? Like you have like famous psychologists that work at Facebook to build the algorithm that's gonna hook you and like increase the time that you are on the platform 100%
Oh yeah,
based on that.
exactly.
Yeah,
And Jazz killed it as well. It's these hyped projects that it's just kind of the same
yeah,
thing. People want to mint these hyped projects even if they know it's an L, if it's a W. Oh,
yeah.
maybe just mint it, whatever. I like minting.
Yeah,
That's what they
yeah,
do.
exactly. Yeah, Trippin had like 150 or 200,000 followers on the Twitter,
Ah,
right, or something like
dude, just
that.
brought back my trauma. I thought it was done. The NFT's burned. He's done. I don't want to think about that no more. I could
Okay,
have
fair
made a
enough. So,
bag.
sorry about that question, bro.
I could have made a bag, man.
Yeah. And like, what do you think about like the multi-chain meta that we're gonna see like with DeGod and Newt, etc. Like, do you think it's like bullish for NFTs to multiply chains and developing like that or no?
I think, when it comes to investing, it might be good to diversify into those, whether
Mm.
NFTs or not. Like even like I'm doing dumb because I only have so like I should have these other
Mm.
coins as well. But
Oh, you
I
bonk. You
think
are bonk.
Oh, Bunk, yeah, Bunk too. I gotta make content on that. But even like on ETH and Polygon, I think is gonna be really good for content mostly. I look at everything as a like content aspect.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is getting hype. Like for example, when remember the Aptos meta, everybody's talking
Yes.
about Aptos this, Aptos
For
that.
two
I
weeks.
decided, yeah, I decided to make 2, 3 videos of the hype Aptos like
Yeah.
projects, even a video on how to create an Aptos wallet, and they did pretty good. And
Oh yeah, that's cool.
now it's probably died off, so I'm still doing Solana. But that's how I kind of look at it now. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
they're doing good. Let me try to throw a video, see how it does. If it doesn't do good, I'm
Mm.
gonna just pull out of it
That makes
and
sense.
move on. Yeah.
And that could be a good way for you, like to know to perceive like trends before it really happen, right? Because you produce a video, it's doing good, so you can buy the project and then sell on retail, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Once the
exactly.
people
Just
catch up with your content and stuff like that.
yeah, after they watch the video, I just sell it.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
exactly. That's what people do, right? You are an
dude, I feel like
influencers.
they do that. Yeah, I feel like they
Yeah,
do that.
100%, man. And bro, like we need to do an episode 2. I have
Dude,
so many questions for
I'm
you.
down. I'm down. We can talk about specific topics. I'm always
Yeah,
open, open-minded, and I
yeah,
can give some alpha via content-wise. If you're trying to be YouTuber,
that's
TikToker,
cool.
one of those, man. So I'm always open
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, but that's what it's cool with like content creators, right? They can't stop talking.
Yeah, I can't shut up. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it does get too much talking. That's why I love Discord, because I could just sit back and just type. I don't
Yeah.
have to speak. I can just sit back. That's why I guess I'm a mod as well.
Yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, so like let's we can talk offline about like an episode 2 in a couple of weeks, but yeah, like talking about your videos and like the next banger you're gonna produce, man.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
look at the progress after this, man.
yes, exactly. Okay, last question. That's why I like to end the show usually. What's the question that you wish people ask you but they never do?
Huh, that's a good question, actually. I think that's the question. Now, let me see. A question that nobody really asks me too much is, you know, what do you do? I guess in a way, like I don't really get asked too much. Like you asked me some great questions today that I've never been asked before. You are my first, like, sort of, podcast interview type of thing. So you kind of just nailed it for me. You took my virginity in that point. So thank you for that, my friend. We are forever locked together.
I will always be your first time. That's great.
Always be
I
my
don't do that a
friend.
lot.
That means a lot. It means a lot. Always in my
That's
heart.
cool. Nice. And you're also part of the Decoders history now. Like you're gonna be in the February recap and the 2023 recap video in a year.
Oh,
And
that's gonna
yeah,
be exciting.
content, man, content.
Dude, content, I'm all for it. We're gonna build.
Yeah,
Maybe the next content creators gonna join us alongside.
yeah.
We're gonna do this.
Let's go. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, okay. Last call, like BS Eric Radio. Do you want your second podcast, man? On the
Dude, yeah.
on his one? Yeah.
Dude, I'm open for it. Just DM me. My DMs can be crazy since I'm always back and forth on Twitter, Discord, this and that. But just try your best to, ping me here and there, and I'm gonna get to you. I don't like ignoring people.
Let's go. So yeah, you get your second
Unless you
podcast
ask for
on the.
whitelist, then I
I
ignore you.
mean, okay. I will never ask you for a whitelist. I don't want to
I'm
be ignored by
joking.
you,
I'm
bro.
joking. If you're the homie, I always got the homies with whitelist.
Yeah. Anyway, I think you own like a VP for a couple of whitelists because of this new relationship that we have together.
Yeah. Write your name down. You're on my good
Let's
good
go.
list.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate the live. Thank you everyone in the chat that coming along on the live and on the stream. Again, subscribe to the Decod3rs channel, the first decentralized and community-owned YouTube channel. Mint is coming up in the next few months. We get time like to organize everything and prepare the art, but still subscribe now because we will have surprise for the first like 1,000 subscribers. Subscribe to the to Cloudz channel. I think I will have it in the description of this video. Just do it. You will enjoy his content. Do you have anything to say? Like any last words?
Dude, just thank you everybody who came to show support. This is the beginning of the journey. We're like pretty much going to take over. I'm signing like a project founder right now, but that's besides the point. We're still going to take over as content creators, and you guys are here witnessing the beginning of it. So I'm bullish on everybody here. I'm bullish on my guy right here. He's doing phenomenal. Let's keep going.
Thanks, man.
And stay goatish.
Let's go. And buy great goats. No financial advice.
NFA.
Thank you so much, and see you in the next live.